This morning, the 23rd of September. I've had a few days off. I've just had the most violent sick bug I've ever known. I'm never normally ill. I think there's a thing with when you're self-employed that you don't get so ill. I think you've got like a little bit of a force field around you, but there was no force field that was beating that. So I'm still not feeling 100%, but 2 days is enough to have off work. It just sets you right back. So yeah, so we've got to get cracking. As much as I feel rotten, I have to keep going. But I've got some lovely products. I have done a video on the sculpture rinse. It's actually on my TikTok page, but I've been using the DezynaDog range, which I absolutely love. What I really like is to give a really good salon feel to my grooms, so I like them to go out polished, if you know what I mean. I want them to smell nice, I want them to look sharp and just have that just stepped out the salon feel every time. But I've got these lovely products. So this I've seen on the Christie's Direct video on TikTok recently, and I had to try it. I like to keep on top of the condition of my dogs that come in because they come on a regular basis. So keeping them in good condition just makes them look even better, feel it even better. It keeps their coat in fantastic condition. So this is Vivid Repair, and I have to say this pot smells delicious. I'm feeling better already. Oh. Yeah, so I'm going to look forward to using that. I've also got some Super Shine that I'm going to use. It's like a detangler shine spray, and it'll also be nice on collies, Jack Russells, just to give them a nice shine. And because I use Christie's Direct on a regular basis for different products that I get, because they have a full range of catalogue, so there's lots to choose from. So they are generally my go-to place when I'm looking for stuff. And their catalogue is fantastic because it gives you a lot of information about all the products, what they're for, even down to scissors, you know. So I have bought some beautiful scissors, and I'm not sure of the price, I'll have to check, but they weren't above £80. And the case, I have to say, the case is really good quality, really good quality. There's a lovely soft scissor cloth in there. Now I have got chubby fingers, so I've took the inserts out because I can't get my fingers in, but just look at these beauties, and they're so quiet. Can you hear them? No, you can't hear them. They got a lovely little flower. You can't see it on the video. Beautiful, really nice. Those are an 8-inch straight, so I'm going to look forward to using those today. I generally use my equipment on clean coats. I do have some roughing off scissors that I use, but because I have accumulated points with them, I got some free shampoo. So when I was putting these in, it said, do you want to use your points? So I said, yes, I will use my points. So these two I got for free. And because I'm using the foamer, the frother, these, believe it or not, these are going to last me a long time. I mean, the 10-to-1 dilution rate, but I mean, and this one will go nicely with the Vivid Repair because it's for damage and sensitive coats. So, and they just smell, can't tell you, out of this world. You know, when you've had your hair done in the salon and there's just nothing like it. Well, these products smell like the hairdressers, the salon. This one is wonderful. This one, it's got tea tree, I think, tea tree and lavender, which I love because if you've got a sort of a dog that's a little bit stressy, the lavender is really, really good to use on them. And this is, whoa, so aroma zone, definitely, that is what it smells like. Really fresh, really aromathified. So I'm going to be using these products during the day today. I haven't got a really heavy day, thankfully. My tummy's still not 100%. So yeah, let's see what happens today. So Elvis has arrived in the building. I'm going to try the aroma zone on him. Just giving him a facial. And I'm going to do my shampoo. So I don't know if you can see how little I have of the shampoo in the bottom of there. Can you see? I don't have very much at all. So I'll put some water in. Put about that much water in. Oh, let's turn that off a minute, Elvis. Right, so you might be able to see on the counter here. Shall we see? Wow. So I'll use half of that and then I'll put a little bit more water to it. Oh, it smells good. And then I'll do a second shampoo. But you can see how much more you can make your shampoo spread with this method. So, oh, it smells delicious. What do you think? So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, so you can see how far this spreads. I've still got pretty much all my parts. So this is the first little bit that I've spread on. Look how far it spreads. Put it on his arm. Tiny bit, it spreads. And I can feel, you know, it's not just foam, it is shampoo. That's 2 little bits. And I'm putting this much on, spreading it. It's lovely. It feels lovely and creamy. Ooh, it's lovely, Elvis, isn't it? I always like to put my shampoo on a dry coat because the shampoo grips that dead coat, dirt, grips the dirt out of the coat, and then when you rinse, it's grabbed it and it's pulling it away. That's how I imagine it in my head, because they have a hair follicle. So the shampoo goes in like that, grabs hold of it, and then you rinse it away. So sometimes if you just rinse, you push the dirt in. So if you can just put the shampoo to grab that dirt, then to rinse, they always feel super, super clean. And you know, when my dogs come back to me, they're in really good condition. And a lot of them, they don't wash them in between. There we go. So I'll do the same with that side. Because I don't need to wash them in between because they come that regular, my clients. I'm very lucky. So yeah, literally. I mean, Elvis is very clean actually. He probably could only just do with one shampoo. But I'm going to rinse this off now. And then I see I've got half the pot. So I just put a touch more water in there. And I'll whip that up. I'll just wash him off first. So it's rinsed off. I'm going to do another one of those whippy uppers. That's all I've done. I've not added any more shampoo, just an extra touch of water. Bit of an arm workout as well. Wow. So I've just doubled up there. So can you imagine that tiny little bit of shampoo has washed this dog thoroughly and really well. It's ideal. So I think I could have used a little less shampoo. I've still got tons there, and just look how foamy it is. It is almost like as soon as you put this in here with the water, it just activates, and it's just fantastic. It's lovely, lovely and soapy. He's going to be super clean today. So when I rinsed him the first time, he was feeling really squeaky. I do love a squeaky clean dog, but I think I'll have to put some conditioner in because when they're squeaky clean like that, I've removed some oils, so I need to put some back in and close up that hair follicle. Seal it up. Oh, it's a bloody gorgeous baby. Yes. So I'm going to rinse this off now, and I'm going to put some conditioner on. So I've just added a bit of protein conditioner on Elvis, and I am going to rinse that through so it doesn't sit too heavy on him. So here he is, Elvis. He smells fantastic, don't you? And he is in the aroma zone. He's all chilled out now, aren't you? He is a crossbreed. I'm not quite sure what kind of cross. I think I had originally down as a Schnauzer cross, but if you see some of his skin, it's almost like a Chinese crested. Because under here, can you see how speckly it is? And it's quite thin and bald in areas and really smooth and spotty, just like a Chinese crested. So my theory is it's in there somewhere. So I'm going to get, God, he's absolutely beautiful, so soft today. I can't stop smelling him, he's gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim him. I'm going to put some of the shine spray on because I think that will just finish him off there. So I'm going to use a comb attachment. Now he's got very, let me just bring you closer. He's got very fluffy hair. He's got very fluffy hair. I don't know if you can see his type of hair. but it doesn't catch with the blade generally going this way. So what I do is I get my arco and I lift it the other way. So what I'll do, very noisy my arco today, but you see how I've caught that. Now I've done that on the 3. What I might do is go down 1. Yeah, you see now that's lifting it off really nice now. You can see his lovely dark coat underneath. Yeah, so I'm going to do that all over. Lift his mouth and his legs. So that's looking lovely and neat now, isn't it? I do that on some Yorkies with the very fine hair. I will go with a longer blade the other way. So if I ever come across one, I'll show you what to do. But yeah, but you can see how lovely that looks. So it's sort of equivalent to a 7F. And what I actually could do is go back over with the 7F just to see whether that catches anything. You know, you use your equipment, whatever works. So sometimes you've got to experiment. Oh, so, windswept. I've done his body, his legs, his feet, his nails. I've done all that. Now I do his head similar to the Schnauzer shape. So I give him small eyebrows and a little beard. Now with the Schnauzer trim, we can go off the birthmarks, as I call them, which are here, here and here. And you'll feel a little lump and it'll have sort of very thick whiskers, like beauty spots, you could call them. I use those as my guide for my beard, or where to set my beard in. So what I will do is, if you see here, I've reversed everything up to his eye there, and if you see, oh, where are we now? He's got a beauty mark here, he's got a beauty mark there, he's got one there, he's got one there, he's got another one there. Well, I generally use the beauty mark as my line for my beard. Now, he doesn't have a Schnauzer beard, but I use that as a guide, so for my shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all the eyes here, take all that out, and I'm going to tailor in the side and round to his jawline and around and up. And then his eyebrows, well, I'll show you in a bit. So there we've done his eyes, and I'm going to do now the side of his face. You see, there, compared to the other side, just taking it in there. And what I'll do is I'm going to just do his jawline. I'll move that hair out of the way, so he doesn't have a massive beard. And comb that down. Like that. And to make it even softer, I can comb it forward and anything that's hanging here, just scissor it off and then comb it back in. And then I'll just soften the lines so you can't see this line so much. So it sort of blends in and gives it a softer look. So his eyebrow, so you can see his other side compared to that side, how it's coming. So this eyebrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb it all to the side, like that. And anything that's hanging off there, cut it off. And then I'm going to look at it slightly. I'm going to see, come here, sweetheart. I'm going to see anything that's sticking out and blend it softly. So I can see the difference in his face. I mean, I can take some more around his mouth, but I think it looks nice like that. Gives him more of a beard effect. But these are really good little blenders. They do go reverse either way. I got these from Pammy Carmichael, who is fantastic Asian fusion groomer. They were, I think they were about £120, but I only used them for sort of delicate work, you know, to soften little things. But they're great because they've got lots of teeth and they make it look really nice and soft. And but you can see the difference in his face. So I'll do the same on the other side. So there he is. Elvis. And what I'm going to use now, so excited, what I did actually with this coat is I did reverse with the 2 and then I went back over with my 1. It's nice to remember what I've done. And then obviously I did all his feet and inside his pads. I love my Spectra. I have it generally on the 2 settings. This is really good little thing because if it's like it's a 4-in-1 and it goes to a 9 as well. So you've got the 10, 15 and 30 and a 9 on the bottom there, and it just changes. It's great. See, you just change it, and you can also change it up and down. So you can, so if I put it on and turn it down, and turn it up, it's really good, really good. I love that. Anyway, but I do use these all the time, even more than my normal clippers. So without further ado, I get so enthusiastic about my equipment. You can just never have enough of stuff. It makes our job a lot interesting as well, a lot more interesting, should I say. So let's try the shine spray. So he's lovely. He's got a little bit of a wart there, but he's looking lovely and smooth, is he not? So, oh, how's that? Oh my goodness, that smells delicious. In actual fact, I don't think he needs any cologne. That is, oh wow. Should I have some over the top of your head? Oh yes. He's ready for the park. So here's lovely Max. Elvis has left the building, and actually when his mum walked off and the sun was shining on him, I did hear her say, "Oh, you look very shiny today." I love that. So, and hopefully she will see this this video, because that would be nice. So Max missed one. We've had a bit of an error going on. He's missed one, however, so you've gone over us a little bit, haven't you? So his ears are a little bit knotted, your face a little bit, the tops of your feet, but he's pretty alright there. He does have a sort of short number 3 cockapoo, which I love on cockapoos. It's a good all-round length is a 3. He comes sort of every 8 weeks max. So and he's very fluffy, aren't you? Yes. So I'm gonna try, because his coat's a bit damaged, I'm gonna try the first aid, DezynaDog. I am going to try some of the Vivid repair on his ears, and I'll probably put it on all over and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll get cracking. So, because he's a larger dog, I'm going to fill up my hydro bath with my shower, not from the heater. I closed it up, filling it up. I'm going to put some of the first aid shampoo in. This one. These are 10 to 1. You don't need too much in the hydro bath. I'm going to put that much in. It's a very fresh and clean smell. Very nice. I'll put that in there. Very thick and creamy. You didn't want to come out of there. While that's filling, I'm going to give him a facial now. He does have staining around his mouth, and he has it on his feet. It used to be really bad on his feet, but we use the MD10, which is for staining. And it's really helped his staining. Massage all that in. And it's tearless as well. Turn that off. There we go. I'm going to brush that through. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I tend to do all my brushing out in the bath with the conditioner in. Shampoo in. Right, so we're going to switch this on and we're going to shampoo you through. Get it to wash first. Foaming up really well. In actual fact, I could probably put less shampoo in than that. This will give him a really deep down finish. Wow, that dirty water down there. It's absolutely filthy, isn't it? What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put some of the MD10 on his feet for his staining. So while his facial's soaking, put some on you inside your feet. These were mega red. In actual fact, on my phone, I've got it as matte red feet. And it's a lot better, isn't it? It is. In actual fact, there wasn't any there at all, but he's missed one, so just goes to show. Yes, yes. We'll just let them soak. Okay. Let them soak for a minute. Yes, yes. I'm just going to empty that, that's opened. Right, so it's been soaking a while now. I'm going to leave that facial on. I'm going to rinse everything else off. What I'm going to do now, because his ears are still a bit knotty, I'm going to get the Vivid Repair, which is here. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, I want a shampoo that smells like that. It's so lovely. I'm just going to, oh, it's so creamy. Right, just going to massage that little bit in your ear. And it's basically matted from the base of the ear down. So I'll massage it into that hair and break it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the base of the ear so that I'm not brushing the skin. And I'm going to brush the hair. I'm going to brush it through. Wow! Intensive, or what? Wow. And you can see, so this is so much, oh my goodness. It's so much nicer than brushing it when it's drying. Yeah. It's not going to pull and break. Wow, this is brilliant. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Goodness me. I think I could have used even less product on there. My goodness. Can you just get my comb on it? Oh my word. That came on, see, look at all this. This is fantastic. Look at that. It's coming straight out. How lovely is that? You can see it's all matted there. Yes, I'm sorry to tell you, but it is. I'll just use a little bit. Hey, a little bit. This is so good, isn't it, Maxie? Massage that in, break it up. I can't wait to see what your ears are going to look like after this. This is fantastic. Even pulling the hair apart, it's coming apart with that conditioner. So good. It's coming away in my fingers. Coming away in my... Right, let's brush this through, see what happens. Wow. This is my first time using this. This is, oh gosh. This is going to be a game changer for Spaniel's ears. And cockapoo ears. Because we love the ears, but they like to dangle them everywhere. Oh my goodness. That is intensive. Wow. No pulling out nasty nuts, that's just flown out. Goodness me. How quick was that though? Because I only have a certain time in which to do them. Generally I give myself an hour and a half for small dogs, and for sort of cockapoos I give myself 2 hours. Wow, that's done. Wow. That's amazing. So I think I might put a little bit around this beard here because there's a few knots there. I can't tell you how good it smells. It's fantastic. I'll put a little bit on your face, I think. Right there, just on top. And I'll brush that through. And then we'll rinse you. So his feet are a little bit knotty as well. And now I took the shampoo off when I gave him some condition. So what I'm going to might try and do is dilute this intensive conditioner and see if it can work like that. So put some in the pot. So we didn't need much, did we? So I might just put, say, that much in the pot, and that much. We'll do that. Let's whip it up, Max. Let's whip it up in the activation pot. So there we go. So I'm going to pour this on. But in actual fact I won't pour this on. I'm just going to use my silicone distributor brush. Put it on. Because it's mainly your legs, isn't it? The tops of your feet where the mats are. And a bit on your tail. And now we'll pour the rest on. In actual fact, I might put some extra water in. Might just stir that up. Now it's been mixed up a bit. Put some on there. What's up, babe? And you can see how little, yes, you see how little products that I put in that bowl. Mixing it up, sort of. Yes. I'm sorry. But you're having the works today. You're having the works. Yes. I'm going to give it a brush through as well. So I've left him soaking and I've brushed through the conditioner in his feet, haven't we? I'm going to rinse him all off now. It does actually say to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes soaking for the best results. I think this will be a game changer for the shedding breeds. I really do. So this stuff is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at his ears. Wow. It's just unbelievable. When it says vivid and intense, it definitely suits its name. He is just, look at his hair. It's just absolutely, I've used it all over, and with the heat of the dryer and a brush, mats are just flying off. You know, his tail, it normally looks quite sparse, but it's also sort of giving it volume as well today. It's just, he smells fresh and clean. It's not an overpowering smell, but he is absolutely, I have whipped some off beforehand just so that it would dry quicker, but wow. It's even got texture. I mean, that's an intensive conditioner. I've washed him in the first aid, and it's just, I'm going to look forward to trimming you now, aren't we? Yes. So here he is before. I haven't got much time. I didn't give myself very much time today. So we're going to crack on and we'll see you after. Yeah, loving it. His dad's out there. What did you see? That's lovely. Brought him up. Really lovely. Whew. Let's do that, lovely Wilson. Are we? Are you lovely? He is lovely. And he is. He just has a short trim and a short head. And if you're wondering why I put this here, it's to stop this banging, because when they shake, it does shakes all the time. So I'll put that in there to stop it. Whew. So his ears are good. He's got a little bit of knotting in his tail, but not too bad. So I might just use a little bit of intensive conditioner on his ears and his tail. So Wilson is in the aroma zone, aren't you? I'm going to give him a facial now. I'll let that shampoo soak a little while. I'll let the lavender do its thing. I like this Face First facial. It was off Amazon. It was a 3.8 litre, and it's not like a foaming facial. It feels a bit like a conditioner when you put it on, but it does clean really well. I soak it up. You see, it doesn't foam up particularly. It's a tear, this, and it does smell like blueberry pie. It's a lovely smell. I'm going to brush that through. I do love giving them a facial, because they've always got their face in things. And these folds here, they're little creases. They build up a lot of debris and they can get sore if you don't clean them. Cocker Spaniel's terrible for it. They get really bad in their mouth. And obviously this is a cross, so oof. He's been coming since he was a baby. He's a very good boy, aren't you? Very good boy. Yes, he is. So just put some intense conditioner on his ears and tail. So he's had the intensive on his ears and tail, and I've put some leave-in protein conditioner arterial on his body and his legs, aren't we? So we'll see how it dries, and there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Listen. Listen. So I've got some time now to go to the toilets and have a drink. As you can see behind me here, I have the sage on today. It smells beautiful, and it's so nice to have the lovely smells around. Just because it's a dog grooming salon doesn't mean it has to smell like stinky dogs. I do like to have the nice smells, and having the DezynaDog, using the DezynaDog today, it really smells like proper hairdressing salon on here today. So I'm loving the shine spray as well. So I'm going to get my coffee, I'm going to have a tinkle and get all sorted for my next customer. I'm also going to change my display. I'm going to change it to autumn because it's going a bit cooler now, so I'll take the summery stuff down and have a nice autumn display, because it's nice to have, you know, it all nice around you. It's comfortable surroundings when you're working. So yeah. So we have autumn. What do you think? I've just moved some things around. So my clock over here, well, there's, where are we now? I'll put the roses on the clock and put the ones there. Yeah, so I'm looking decidedly windswept today. It's really, that virus was really bad. So I've just got 2 more little schnauzers to do. They're on shortcuts. I'm debating what to use on them. I think I might go with the First Aid on one and the Aroma on the other one. We'll see. So here's a little Minnie. She's all ready and bathed and groomed. I did her on the Aroma Zone DezynaDog. And I put her some intense conditioner because she gets these little tatty knots here and everywhere, and that helped release them really easy, and a tail as well, and that's sitting lovely now. The tail is absolutely beautiful, so that works for her, and she smells like she's stepped out of the salon. So oh, see, this is what I mean. These type of things. Oh. Give her a good comb through before I start. Normally she goes quite short all over, but because it's coming into winter, we're just going to tailor it in. So I'll probably just skim over that to make it nice, neat and tidy, and then I'll shape her face in. So I'll see her after the groom. So there's little Minnie, all tidied up now, just a little bit around her teeth as well. Yeah, I've just literally just tailored it all in, neatened it all up, gone over with the 2 comb attachment, my scissors inside her feet, inside the feet, around the feet, nails and everything. So yeah, so we'll do Merlin now. So here's Merlin. I'm going to do the same with him. Give him a little schnauzer head and just tone the fluffiness and the flickiness and make him all tidy again. So here's Merlin, and I forgot to clean his teeth, so I'm going to give him a little bit of a teeth clean. The little pot that I saved from my egg beater that died is ideal for using while I'm doing the teeth. So basically what I use, I'm using a new toothpaste because the other ones have finished off now. I use the Pet. It's an ultrasonic toothbrush, and basically the water and the paste combined is left on the teeth, and it creates micro bubbles which lift the plaque off. It's a more gentler way of doing it, and it takes a longer time to do. So while they're having a groom, each time we generally give them a teeth clean. So that way, the more you have it, the more it's going to break down the plaque and also kills the bacteria in the mouth. So we just put it there, turn it on with the water and the toothpaste, and all we do is, his teeth are coming up really nice now, but we just hold it on the tooth, and that's all we do. We leave it on for a few minutes, and then we work around each tooth. And then when we've done that, we can go back over with one of the willow twigs, or I've got a nice little scraper that I use, and you can just gently scrape it away. Sometimes loads comes off, sometimes nothing, but it does come off eventually, and makes the teeth lovely and clean and the mouth fresh. Just hold it. Sometimes you might have a little bit of bleeding, because like us, if we don't floss and do our teeth, they will bleed. So it's the same with them. I'll just move it further and further. It's got some missing ones there, right at the back there, on his back teeth. So they're the hardest ones to get to. Because there's no vibration whatsoever, it's just a case of holding it there, that's all really. The only thing is sometimes they chew the toothbrush, so they don't last very long if they do that, but you can see that it bubbles up. They don't mind it. So yeah, that's what we do. So I'll just do the other side now. Obviously these are quite expensive to buy, and my customers that have this done have their own toothbrush in a little box. So I'll just show you. This is Millie and Milo's box. Millie's is in there. This is Milo's, and so that's their toothbrush for them. So, but his teeth are coming really lovely and clean. The more you do it, the better they become clean, and it keeps the mouth a lot healthier. You know, it's a lot nicer than going to the vets and being put to sleep. And so if you have had a lot of dental treatment and your groomer provides the Emmy pet or something similar, it'll help prevent any further nasty visits to the vets for expensive treatment. You can buy them yourself if you wanted, but you could do it daily if you wanted, if you had your own. Yeah. There you go. And once they've been cleaned, I'm running out of this. I then put some of this gel around their mouth to finish it off. And then you're all done. So that's all Merlin ready for home. And I did use the Aromazone on him as well, on the intensive conditioner, the same. So yeah, that was my day.